Are you tired of having inaccurate grouping with your rifle? Well, a step you can take to prevent that is cleaning your gun. One of the first things you want to do when you clean your gun is you want to make sure your safety's on. And then second, you want to check your action, make sure there's no bullets, and check your magazine. Make sure those are empty too. And what I like to do to know I'm extra safe is take my bolt out of my rifle, and then I know it will not be able to fire then. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wire brush and run it through my barrel. The reason I do this is to break loose all the gunpowder residue, or maybe some of the copper from the bullet. I want to run that through there all, just however many times you really want to, but 2 or 3 is probably good. And then pull it back through. I like to clean my guns usually 2 or 3 times a year, even if I'm not shooting them. I clean them once before I put them up for the year, and then another time before I go to shoot them and sight them in for deer season. Usually the gun is still on unless you are bumping it off. You know, maybe you threw it in your truck, hit the seat or something, and it bumped off. You want to make sure it's still back on, or still right on target for next season. After I've done that a couple times, running that wire brush through there, I like taking a paper towel and then ripping it. Basically, it's kind of trial and error with these. We're using a paper towel. I don't have any regular cloths that the kit will come with. I ran out of them, but paper towels will work just as good. And you want to wrap them around that wire brush, and then you'll take some of it's called a Remington board cleaner. It works good for copper, lead, and the reason you don't want to use rim oil when you run it through your barrel is it won't remove lead residue or copper. So that's why you want to make sure you got a good board cleaner. Then you want to just do this the same way you did when you had your wire wheel, or not your wire wheel, but your wire brush. And you want to take that back through your barrel, and then the copper, once it comes out, it should actually kind of look like a bluish tint to it. Pull it back through, and as you can see, it's pretty dirty. I'll get this off here so you can see it. It's pretty black. You don't want that. And I'll take another piece. I'll just keep doing this over and over until I got it to my desired perfection, I should say. Sometimes you'll go through 5 paper towels. It just depends on how much you shoot it. Put a little more board cleaner on there. Run it back through. You want to make sure you got a good tight. Make sure it's good and tight once you push it down your barrel, so you know that it's getting all the copper off of it. As you can see, it's still pretty dirty. You want to keep doing that, and as long as you can, just to make sure you get everything out of there. And then when you go to shoot your gun, when you go to shoot it after you get done cleaning it, you'll actually want to shoot about 2 or 3 bullets through it, because there's a lot of cleaning liquids in there, and it'll actually throw your shot off about 2 or 3 rounds. So you want to do that before you want to shoot 2 or 3 before you actually go into sighting your rifle in. And then rim oil it works good on keeping your bolt, getting all the powder residue. That's about all it's good for. And you want to wash that or clean that off real good. And once you got that cleaned off, put it back in your chamber there, and then take your rim oil and actually spray that on your barrel. This will just kind of help it keep from rusting once you put it away for the year, and it's a good lubrication for it. Kind of wipe that down a little bit. So that is a pretty simple way to clean your rifle. Like I said, it'll take a lot more time than that if you want to get it good and clean. Just keep your guns clean. Don't let them rust. Shoot straight. Thank you.